What's going on, you guys? Wow. What a fight. What a fight. It probably didn't go as people expected it to go. Many people felt that the Lion, Anthony Yarde, was going to get caged early. Hit that like button. Come on in. We got to talk about this fight between Anthony Yarde and Artur, the Terminator Beterbiev. Wow. Action packed fight. Great fight. I mean, wow. It had me screaming at the TV. Salute to everybody in the building. What's going on, man? It was a slobber knocker. Salute to D Nice, J Rod, Level Up Boxing. Y'all go subscribe to J Rod, Level Up Boxing. Yeah, man. Hell of a fight right there, dude. Hell of a fight, man. I'm thoroughly satisfied. I'm damn near losing my voice because I'm over here screaming at TV, cheering for my boy Anthony Yarde, man. It was a good fight, man. He made a really, really good account of himself tonight. It don't even feel like he really lost the fight. He took some big shots. He gave some big shots. Both guys was cut. I mean, this was a great ass fight, dude. I think if I'll say this too before we even get started. I think if Anthony Yarde was a guy that was boxing since he was a kid, he would have been a world champion by now. That dude he's pretty talented, and for him to even make it that long against Beterbiev says quite a bit. A lot of people didn't expect this fight to go this long. It went as long as it went. You know, Beterbiev is good, dude. Really good. He got hurt a couple of times in the fight, but he got a really good poker face. Really, really excellent recovery. And he was better at placing his shots. You know, he was straight to the point with his shots. You know, he didn't really waste too many punches. But Anthony Yarde made a really good count of himself in this fight, man. A lot better than probably most people expected. Hey, the boy was worth the money, wasn't it, Sly? Salute, bro. He says Yarde gave it a great go. Beterbiev was 38 ancient boxers, man. I think that's starting to become a thing of the past, man. These older fighters, 35 and up, you know, depending on how they careers went, if they took a lot of damage and stuff like that, I think they can go for a little bit longer than they could have back in the day at 38 years old, at a high level, I should say. I don't know, man. I think Bevel does better. I think Bevel, he's more experienced than Yarde. I think Bevel can win against Beterbiev if he fights the perfect fight. But Beterbiev is good, man. What he lacks in speed, he got a really good IQ and he got excellent power that's gonna always be there. Hey, he learned a lot tonight, didn't he, NC? Anthony Yarde did a really good job tonight, man. I was screaming at the TV. I should have went live. Lions in the camp, you know what I'm saying? Because a lot of those shots that Beterbiev was landing, most dudes would have just went down or gave up or crumbled. Nah, man, he was walking them down. He was walking through the fire. You know, he made some mistakes in the fight, you know, sitting on the ropes a little bit too long, going back into the corner a few times. But I'm really satisfied, man. Anthony Yarde made a good account of himself. And I told you guys I like this dude for a reason, man. You know what I'm saying? He didn't go out there to lay down tonight. He didn't go out there to lay down at all. He didn't feel his power. He didn't get scared. Nothing. No, you know, his Tunde Ajayi did the right thing, saving his boy. He stopped it before it got really ugly. But Anthony Yarde did his thing tonight. Of course, we expected Artur Beterbiev to win, but I'm more the thing I really took away from this matchup, this fight, was that Anthony Yarde's improvement. He showed a lot of improvement. Hey, Yarde probably would beat Joe Smith, man. Joe Smith, he got beat early against Beterbiev, bro. You know, yeah, it was finna get ugly, QT. It was gonna get really, really ugly if this fight had to continue, man. So Tunde, hurry up and pull the Kenny Porter and got his boy up out of there, you know, before he got highlight reeled, you know, before he really got damaged. You know, it was a good stoppage. It was a good stoppage. That overhand that Beterbiev landed came out of nowhere. And that's the thing about Beterbiev, man. You in there with this dude, you think you got his speed down. Next little do you know, he got your distance down. He throws these awkward shots, or he'll throw a shot and you just really don't see it coming. And then it lands right on the mark. You're like, damn, how did that shit even land? This dude's slower than me. Nah, Beterbiev is really fucking good, bro. Yeah, he has stamina issues, bro, but I think that's gonna come naturally with his physique. You know, it comes naturally with his physique. You know, just how he's built. I think he's gonna always have. He's like a mini Anthony Joshua. He's gonna always have probably stamina issues unless he cuts all that muscle mass. You said you devastated. You was rooting for Yard, man. I was rooting for him too, but there's a difference between rooting for somebody and actually truly believing that they're going to win. I was rooting for Yard, but did I think he was going to win? No, I kind of expected this outcome, because it's Artur Beterbiev. Yeah, man, they built like bodybuilders, bro. So they're going to likely always have some type of stamina issues. Really, really good fight, man. Really good fight. And what Beterbiev did good, like it seemed like he was kind of like Dre was saying, he was resting in the middle of the fight, middle of the action, resting. That's the experience. Arthur Yard looked like he'll have the momentum, and then Beterbiev was just spin him in the corner out of nowhere and start teeing off. Hey, yeah, man, that's right, Sly. He been around since the prime Kovalev, and he's managed to not decline. Yeah. You say you don't think Bevo got the crack to keep the pressure off? Nah, but he has everything else going. I think Bevo has everything else going for him. The IQ, the hand speed, the boxing ability. Bevo is a very methodical, cerebral fighter. He's going to stick to his game plan and he's going to implement it to a T. So I think if Bevo can keep a good game plan going, keep his hands up. One thing Yard kept doing was keeping his right hand too low. And Beterbiev was able to leap in with them leaping left hooks. But it was a surprising shot coming from a guy like Beterbiev. That's why I said Beterbiev is a really good fighter. He's not really flashy or anything, but he's really consistent in what he's doing in there. And if you're not careful, you'll get lulled into a situation where you think you got the momentum, but you really don't. So yeah, that comes with experience, man. He's 38 years old. He has an extensive amateur career, and he knows what he's doing in there. Even in if the situation don't seem like it's going his way. Zerudo versus Rosado. Come on, man. Why they doing? Gabe Rosado fought almost everybody. Yeah, you said Bevo may beat. Yeah, he might beat a 38-year-old Beterbiev, bro. He might beat him. I say it's about a 50-50, 60-40 fight, man. Hey, he didn't come to lay down at all, man. Yard came to win tonight. That's what I be talking about, you guys. When these guys come to win, man. He didn't get hit and then crumble like Castillo did. He didn't get hit and then stop. He didn't hit dude hard and stop punching. He tried his best to win this fight tonight. Hey, these free fights, QT are clutch, ain't it? This is a free ass fight, and it was a great fight. Top Rank and ESPN be pulling through with the really, really good fights, man. And then if it's a UK fight, they tend to show those as well. So yeah, man, they did a good job, good commentary. I like hearing Bradley and Ward commentate. They be having their differences, but I respect both perspectives from both dudes. So it's really good all around, good night, good evening, I should say, of boxing. Really, really good evening of boxing. Anthony Yarde shouldn't have nothing to be ashamed of. I don't think fans should write him off. This is a good experience game for him. Remember, he didn't have an amateur career, so he's literally learning on a job. And I think Anthony Yarde is a really talented guy and a good fighter. Yeah, man, he walked right in the gym as a teen, and he didn't have no experience or nothing, bro. He did real good tonight. I was satisfied with his performance. He didn't come in here to lay down. He fought his ass off. That's all I could ask for as a fight fan. I was rooting for him to win. I knew it was far fetched because Artur Beterbiev was a stud, but he really made a good account of himself. I'm damn near losing my voice because I was over there screaming like I was a Chicago Bulls fan. Yeah, Bevo's best attribute is staying consistent. He's very consistent, man. Bevo's very consistent. He's really good at sticking to the game plan and implementing it to a T. Not to mention, I feel like Bevo got better as a fighter over the years anyway. I think that fight is, I don't know, man. Bevo may have a chance because his defense is better than Yarde's. His IQ, his overall experience and IQ is better, and that can go a long way. Anthony Yarde's a naturally talented guy with really good ability. Doing what he was doing in there, it's not easy to do, especially if you're not that experienced. And he just makes it look pretty good. I think if his jab was better tonight, the fight would have been it probably wouldn't have went this way as far as him losing. I think he needs to work on his jab and work on working jab shots to the body, straight shots to the body and his jab. Other than that, man, Anthony Yarde did a really good job tonight. You say you like him as a fighter, but he should have stopped Zerudo. Yeah, Beeble said he wasn't even at his. He didn't even turn up his gears at all. He was on the first gear. He said in that fight, he could have turned it up and really went to work on Zerudo. Maybe he should have. But Beeble versus Artur is a great fight, man. He said this is why Top Rank will outlast all the promotion companies. Yeah, but Top Rank know what they're doing, bro. They know what they're doing. Take Bob Arum out of it. Despite if you feel a certain way about Bob Arum, Top Rank been around this long for a reason, bro. They know what they're doing. They know what they're doing. Then they got ESPN behind them. You know, Top Rank will always be relevant in boxing. Period. Oh, we was supposed to get Charlo Tim tonight, ain't it? Yeah, man. Y'all hit that like button for your boy, man. I ain't gonna be on too long. We just gotta talk about the fight real quick. Yeah, we was supposed to get the Tim Tszyu Charlo fight today, but you know, stuff happens. Hey, yeah, Bud is a great. That's Bud has a high fight IQ, bro. High fight IQ. Yard should have clinched, you know, to stop some of the work of Beterbiev. You know, clinched. You know when the because that's part of defense as well. It's clinching. You said when is Tim versus Harrison? Was it? I think it's in March, bro. I believe it's in March. I think March 25th or something like that. What's going on, Damone? Dance to you in the building. Yeah, man, really good fight, man. I'm fired up. I was sleepy prior to the fight because I've been out doing stuff all morning. But that shit woke me up, man. I was screaming lions in the camp. All type. I was lit over here. I should have just went live and just went ham. I was over here screaming at the TV. It was a great fight, man. Both dudes put it. This is what I like to see, man. Both dudes putting it online. The guy who's the underdog ain't giving up, ain't folding, and giving it his all. That's all I can ask for, man. I'm satisfied. Yeah, Alexis Rochas tonight. Yeah, he got stopped, man. He got stopped in the 8th round, but Anthony Yarde made an extreme good account of himself tonight. For me, he didn't even lose. He learned. And Tunde Ajaya kind of saved him before it got ugly. You know. What do I think of Adesanya versus Pereira too? I think that, man, I like Izzy, man. Izzy, one of my favorite fighters. But Pereira, I like Pereira too. He's a cool dude, man. A monster. Damn, that's tough, man. I think Izzy could have won the last fight, but he could win this one too. But then again, Pereira simply might just have his number, dog. Pereira might got his number. He might be that guy that Izzy just can't get through, man. He might, yeah, that's what I'm saying. He might got Izzy's number, bro. You know what I'm saying? He might got Izzy's number, dog. You know, I like Adesanya a lot, but Pereira is a bigger guy. He's he was a 2-division champion at the same time in Glory. He's a wrecking machine. Yeah, man. Beterbiev is a problem, dude. He's a problem. He's 38 years old, still trucking through, still throwing punches with authority, still looking fast. Not necessarily fast. It's weird, right? It's not like he's like fast, but I'll say he got really good punch placement. Like he'll throw his shot and you'll get hit by the shit because you think he's slow. You know, he throw an overhand and it's coming quick. You're like, oh shit, I didn't know he was gonna do that. Salute to Slide Tendencies for the super chat. He says, win or learn. Joe Smith Jr. versus Yarde is a great one. Yeah, I think Yarde wins that one. I like what I saw from Anthony tonight. He's go home, rest up, recover. And just take that as a learning lesson, man. You know, don't be discouraged or nothing like that. Because sometimes fighters get discouraged, then they go out there and they continue to lose. Nah, man. Think of yourself as winning. You know, you just kind of, you know, you think in your mind that you not necessarily that you won, but you didn't lose either. You know what I'm saying? I really did a good job in there against a guy that nobody gave me a chance to beat. You know, he beat guys that was champions in much more impressive, dominant fashion than a guy who picked up boxing late in his life. So yeah, man, salute to Anthony Yarde, man. UK should be behind Yarde a lot more anyway. That's what I originally thought. I figured the UK, if there's gonna be behind Anthony Johnson, y'all should be behind Anthony Yarde too. But you know, you said Ukraine is requesting for additional tanks. Yeah, man, they need to call Beterbiev. Oh no, he's Russian. What's going on, Jason Williams? You said what round of Yarde get knocked out? I think it was the 8th round where they stopped it. I think it was the 8th round. Beterbiev caught him with a wide looping overhand, but it was fast. And he kind of buzzed him, and, he went down. Referee did the count. Yarde didn't know where he was at. He looked at his corner. He didn't know where he was at. He was still able to walk forward and look at the ref and make it to the, get past a little test. And then Beterbiev just kind of went ham a little bit, and then Tunde came and stopped it before it got ugly. Really good fight, though, man. Really, really good fight. Anthony Yarde did a lot better than most people probably expected tonight. A lot better. He didn't back down. One would say he hurt Beterbiev. They was hurting each other. They both had cuts. It was a war. It was somewhat of a war, man. I think if Yarde had a better jab, I think if his jab was better, or if he used it more, I think the fight could have possibly went different. But because it would have gave Beterbiev something else to worry about that's really consistent, that's actually worrisome. But he made a really good account of himself, man. Had me screaming at the screen. So Beterbiev was a good puncher. He hit him a few times, hit Yarde a couple of times. Yarde was eating him. Yarde was eating him. Really good fight, man. Yeah, there's no other choice but Beterbiev and Bevo now, bro. Salute to you over there from the UK. Stop projecting. He says, big ups from the UK. We love you over here, Bushido. Keep up on Spence. Yo, man, we gonna keep on Spence, man. We on Spence's heels. We on his bumper real quick in the Ferrari, right behind him, telling him we making sure he going right to Terrence Crawford Boulevard, bro. We making sure he go spin that block in 2023. We on your bumper, Spence. We on your bumper, fam. Yeah, that's what he was doing, a lot of strategy. He was probing with his jab a lot, But look, man, I still think, what happened. He did a good job in the fight. He did a lot better than I even expected. And I was pulling for him because I like the underdog anyway. When I like both fighters, I tend to lean towards the underdog, depending on who it is. Like if it's Bud, then I'm riding with Bud all day. If it's Wilder, I'm riding with Wilder all day. You know what I'm saying? But if it's a guy I like kind of both equally, I like both guys, and I tend to lean towards the underdog. And it's a little bit more funner that way. I was rooting for him. I was all excited. Oh, yeah, man. Yarde gets much respect, man. I don't want to hear nobody talking about he's a bum and all this other stuff. Nah, man, because Beterbiev was supposed to knock him out in 3 rounds. Hey, Artur got a huge head, bro. Huge head. And the beard makes it look even bigger. Big ass skull, big hands. Actually, I heard he's huge in person, too. Huge. Like, he don't even look like a light heavyweight in person. He's huge. That's what I heard. You said Beterbiev is the new Arthur Abraham. Damn near, bro. Arthur Abraham was a monster, too. He had crazy power. But Beterbiev is better be better than Arthur Abraham, bro. He's an overall better fighter. Got good, just overall good boxing ability. He's not nothing flashy, not nothing super fast or nothing, but he's really good and consistent and experienced. Really good fight tonight, man. Salute to both dudes, man. They both, they show a lot of chin, a lot of heart tonight. It was a great fight. Paul versus Fury. I think that's a good matchup, bro. If I'm honest, it's actually a good fight, man. It's Jake Paul's first real boxing fight. We gonna see what he can do against Tommy Fury. Tommy Fury didn't look good his last fight. Jake Paul might win with the overhand right. We got to see, man. I don't know. I think if Jake Paul beats Tommy Fury, I think we should start giving him a little bit more respect. I mean, I already respect it as it is because, I know what it takes. It's a lot to get in the ring and do all that. Jake Paul just one of those dudes that it's easy to hate him because he's a troll. And then, he kind of came out of nowhere. But he's really putting in that real work. You know what I'm saying? He's really putting in that work. He just has the resources to do so. You know what I'm saying? He got the money, the time, and the resources that most guys that picked up a sport like boxing late wouldn't have. You know what I'm saying? Most dudes got to work a 9 to 5, take care of their kids. That maybe old lady get on their damn nerves. Jake Paul can do whatever he wants. He got all the time in the world to kind of speed up his boxing knowledge and stuff. He got all the time and the resources and the money. You said, who do I have in the fight between Bevo and Beterbiev? Man, I think it's a 50-50, bro. I don't know, man. I really don't know, bro. I'm gonna take the easy way out and say 50-50 fight. I think Bevel has a really good chance to win because he's really methodical. He's really consistent. They both really consistent. Um, but I think Bevel he has a significant speed advantage and he uses it well. And he don't. Bevel's a really good ass fighter, bro. He don't waste no movements. Both guys. I mean, it's a good ass fight, man. I don't know. I'm slightly leaning towards Bevel though, if I'm honest. You said Tommy will pull out, man. He might, bro. I'm telling you. Oh, he said his last fight was 10 hours notice. I don't know, man. We go see, man. I ain't got no beef with Tommy like I do with Tyson. So I don't know. You know what I'm saying? If Jake Paul loses to a boxer in an impressive fashion against Tommy, then it's like, oh, Jake Paul is fighting these old, smaller MMA fighters for a reason. You know, but if he beats Tommy Fury, then I think we gonna have to start giving him a little credit as a legitimate boxer. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we got some Londoners in the house, man. Yeah, salute to the UK, man. Y'all put on a good show over there tonight. You know, Anthony Yarde, don't kick him while he's down. Don't write him off. Don't say we want to see Yarde again because he made a good account of himself and he deserves another chance to work his way back up and try it again. You know, maybe when Beterbiev is out the way, Anthony Yarde can have some of those belts. You know, he got like what? How many losses now? Like 2 or 3 losses now. So that's tend to be shunned upon in boxing, but I think we need to break that net. I mean, if dudes want to start forgetting that acting like belts don't matter, then let's just say losses don't matter either. Then how about that? You think Virgil lets Oscar lets Virgil in the ring? I don't know, man. It could either be I did the video on it. It could either be Virgil or Rocha. You know what I'm saying? But Rocha is a fight that'll get made anyway because he's next to the line in the WBO. I'm assuming they was doing business talking because maybe a potential Crawford versus Ortiz fight. You know, Roja is about to fight right now tonight, so I'm not sure. You know, all he has to do is sit back and wait for his shot. It's coming. It's going to eventually come, and then when it comes, Crawford might be a little bit older for Rocha. So I don't know, man. I'm thinking it's Ortiz if they doing business talking like that. You know, so we'll see what happens. It should be interesting to see. Bud Crawford, go do something. Now, I think Bud go beat Virgil too. But it's time, man. I'll say this: if Virgil gets Crawford first, Virgil has definitely had a better resume than Dry Ennis for sure. You said looking like Errol lost that 10 bands. Yeah, he did. He lost it. He said Tyson said if Tommy don't win, he can stay. I believe he said that too, bro. Oh man, they gonna be on his bumper if he loses against Jake Paul, bro. You say you're no longer interested in a Spence fight. Yeah, man. It's been long overdue, man. We'll see what happens, you guys. But yeah, man, let me go ahead and get up out of here. I gotta do some things. Salute to everybody that stopped there, man. Make sure you hit that like button for your boy. Artur Beterbiev stops Anthony Yarde in the 8th round in a war. Great fight, man. Much respect to both guys. Much respect to Anthony Yarde, who made a really, really good account of himself against a guy that nobody expected him to last against. So yeah, man. Salute to everybody, man. Much love to all you guys, man. You guys show your boy a lot of support, a lot of love, man. And let's hope that the fight tonight is a good one as well. Alexis Roja, in my opinion, is a somewhat similar to Virgil Ortiz, so that should be a good fight tonight. They have similar style, so that should be good. See how Alexis Roja look against the guy he's fighting, and then he could potentially be fighting Crawford, or it could be Virgil Ortiz. But yeah, man, salute to Beterbiev. He's a monster, a machine. Salute to Anthony Yarde. We want to see you again, bro. Like, subscribe, hide your boy. Peace out.